is Arunava Chaudhuri and you are on my YouTube channel Arunfoot. The draw for the AFC Champions League Elite as well as the AFC Champions League 2 were held on Friday, August the 15th in Kuala Lumpur by the Asian Football Confederation. And India was represented by ISL League Shield winners Mohun Bagan Super Giant as well as Super Cup winners and winners in the playoffs FC Goa. And in the ACL2 draw, FC Goa hit the jackpot. Yes, FC Goa have been drawn, amongst others, to face Al Nassr. And the star player of this Al Nassr is none other than Cristiano Ronaldo. So yes, if he's fit, Cristiano Ronaldo will face an Indian club side in an official club match. That's the big takeaway. Because if you look at all the conversations before the draw, it was always about, could Mohun Bagan, could FC Goa, will Mohun Bagan, will FC Goa pick Al Nassr in the draw and face them. But now let's go through the groups and let's analyze a little bit here and there. And then, yes, we'll talk a little bit more about Cristiano Ronaldo and FC Goa. Mohun Bagan have been drawn in Group C. They will face Iranian side Sepahan Sports Club from Isfahan in Iran, Al Hussein FC from Jordan, as well as Ahal FC from Turkmenistan. An interesting group. To me, Sepahan clearly the favorites to win this group. No doubt about that. They're a team who have been between, the Champions League and the second tier. Last season also they played in ACL2 but didn't make it into the knockouts. Al Hussein did do that last year. So therefore, that's why the two teams were in pot 1 and pot 2. Ahal FC is the team where I say, you know what? They could be beaten by Mohun Bagan. But, as with FC Goa as well, to me a big problem for both the Indian teams is the fact that they are going to play the ACL2 likely without any ISL competition across those 6 match days. So that is something we need to keep in mind. In Group D, we have the Gaurs. And they have Al Nassr of Saudi Arabia, Al Zafra of Iraq, and Istiklal of Tajikistan to face. Al Nassr, clear-cut favorites to win this group. We're speaking only about Cristiano Ronaldo, but we need to talk about Joao Felix, about Sadio Mane. Kingsley Coman has been signed from Bayern Munich. Brozovic is part of that team. Martinez is part of that team. Simakon is part of that team. It goes on and on and on, right? So therefore, yes, Cristiano Ronaldo is the big fix point. But Al Nassr, potentially one of the favorites or one of the big favorites to potentially win the ACL2 title. Al Zafra from Iraq are a team who have over the years played a lot of continental competitions, and a team from Baghdad, and a team who has had success at Asian level by reaching the knockout. So therefore, also a very, very tough team. Istiklal from Tajikistan finished last in their group last year, but are someone that one needs to worry about, because Central Asian sides have been something for Indian teams. We've not fared well against them in the last few seasons or years, actually, we have to say. So therefore, for me, if you ask me, if I compare Group C, Group D, I think Group D looks a little tougher for FC Goa. And the fact, as I say again and again, both the teams go into this competition without club level exposure at national level. We saw that with FC Goa against Al Nassr. that it didn't look as fluid as FC Goa can be. But again, these matches, hopefully, will be a focus of the two teams. The managements will have to figure out how they will get the exposure. And of course, the big question remains if Al Nassr will field Cristiano Ronaldo in Goa or not. Because why? Yeah, Goa with the Portuguese history, legacy, background, Cristiano Ronaldo, the best Portuguese player ever to have played. It's a nice story. But Cristiano Ronaldo supposedly has something of a clause in his contract, then he can opt out of away matches, not only at continental level, but theoretically also in the Saudi Pro League, because his main focus is to play the FIFA World Cup 2026 in the US, Mexico and Canada next year. So therefore, we will have to see. October 22nd is the date that FC Goa host Al Nassr. November 5th is the date that Goa travel to Al Nassr. So therefore, it will be very, 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 very interesting to see if CR7 sets foot on Indian soil and also plays an official match in India or not. What do you guys think about the ACL2 draw for Mohun Bagan and FC Goa? Anything I missed? Anything you want to add? Write those things down in the comments below. And as always, like, share and subscribe. Arunfoot here on YouTube. Visit my other social medias. Visit arunfoot.com. And I'll be back very soon. So Arunava Chaudhuri signing off. Bye for now.